Aaron Moss, what's up, dude? How's everybody doing? Still in a Fables, what's up, my man? Big Hal, what's up, brother? Hey, dude. Man, I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciated our talk in New York, brother. Said some stuff that meant a lot, dude. So I appreciate it. I'm sorry that I have not been more active. Of course, there's good reason for that. Nonetheless, it's always preferred that I can see you guys and hang out and, you know, do fun stuff, you know? Do the fun stuff. My pleasure, bro. My pleasure. Okay, so, Stiona, you have no idea, my man. Elliot Blake, finally out of the hospital so I can watch you in peace. Man, I'm happy to hear it, dude. It has been, you know, it just keeps, just more and more keeps happening, dude. Like, I don't really know how else to put it. I don't know how else to take it. I don't know how to deal with it. Thanks, Keanu. You as well, brother. Hopefully we get to continue that trend. So yeah, it's been wild, dude, and it's shocking to me how many things I have to stay on top of to keep making things work and keep all this going, and just to do this thing, man. So it's been wild, dude. I have one. I've got one cover announcement. The contract has been signed. It is official. It is happening. Dude, it's yeah. But other than that, one cover which will be due. Nothing official on that one yet, Keanu. But I'm pretty confident that one will happen. God, please tell me that I have another gold. I appreciate you. I don't want to go. Yeah. Who does, right, bro? Like, I was cruising along pretty nice prior to Battle Beast. And don't get me wrong, the success has been super fun and exciting and entertaining, and I've gotten to do a lot of things I never thought I would get to do and meet a lot of people I never thought I would get to meet. Like, bro, I don't even know how to tell you guys about this one. I got hit up by, that part doesn't matter. Some stuff occurred where I had to get some advice from somebody who's been there before. And do you know who I reached out to and who immediately answered and spoke back to me? The other time, yeah. I'm not quite there yet. I'm not quite at that level, bro. We're getting close, but not quite at that level. And when I say close, I mean very close. Otley doesn't seem. I don't know if Ryan likes me or not, dude. I don't know if he. And when I say that, it could be as simple as like, dude, that guy is swamped with people trying to, like, he's swamped. Whatever my version of busy is dwarfed by Ryan Otley's busy right now. You're getting closer, Nas. Getting closer. So, Will's Pistachio. I was like, and it was really cool because going into New York last, like on the first day, I actually saw him going in. And I don't know if you guys heard the story about how I met him at San Diego, and like I was, admiring his stuff and trying to pick out what print I wanted to get, and I was just like, man, just love your stuff, da 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 da. And he's like, oh yeah, what are you doing? Thanks, man, thanks. What are you doing in San Diego? And I said, I'm here promoting my cover drop for this Battle Beast 3, and I pulled out my phone and I showed it to him, and he was like, you're the time-lapse guy. So, like, Will Pistachio knew who I was. That was just super dope. So we spoke briefly there in San Diego, and then he was there going into New York, and I saw him. I was like, Wills, what's up? And he was like, hey. And like, we're walking with our helpers with our gear and stuff going in, and just talking like regular friggin' equals somehow. That still doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. He's like, so, like, how long does it take you how long are you spending when you draw? And I just love this. And how do you set up, like, he was just asking me questions. Like he knows me, So that was crazy, bro. Just absolutely bananas. So I hit him up, and he responded quickly and was like, oh yeah, so blah 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 blah, and it's like, thanks, dude. Thanks, Wills. It's just nuts, dude. Just nuts. But yeah, so I did do a cover for Darkness issue 1. So that is done and turned in and approved and finished. So that one is in the books. And then I just found out the paperwork just yesterday was finalized for. I am officially getting a Gary V cover for his V Friends line. So Gary V and I are gonna do a bit of work together. So that's pretty cool. So good stuff happening, guys. Professor, thanks. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, guys. So yeah, I've not been super ecstatic about how much I've had to be away from the camera, but at the same time, like, you gotta, when the opportunities are coming and the moves are being presented, you gotta be ready to execute, I guess. So things are going. Things are going. TT was wrong. Whoever that TT person was. Dude, thanks, Graves. Yeah, it's been just crazy. I mean, old Todd would have tried to figure out a way to sabotage himself, but I'm trying hard not to do that. Yeah, man, I'm definitely, so I'm excited to do the cover for Gary, and it sounds like I've been approved to work on it live and to let people know I'm working on it. So that's a bonus, so I won't have to like go offline while I'm working on it. But other than that, and San Francisco Fan Expo around Thanksgiving, the whole rest of the year and for pretty much until the beginning of next year, or until con season starts in March or so next year. The cover for Gary felt every stage what you said in your post with the recent Batman drawing. My latest work me, but definitely worth it. Oh yeah, Cal. And full disclosure, that Batman piece is almost 2 years old at this point. But I needed to post some content. So yeah, I appreciate it, man. The cover for Gary is Rare Robot, and I guess I didn't get the memo that I prefer to do non-robot things. Hey Christina, thank you. Oh. Man, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to make some stuff happen before Megaton and C2E2. So we'll see. Autobot, what's up, dude? Tupac bandana. So it's not gonna be the easiest, but we're gonna make it happen. I did get and then I got a Darkness 1 cover. And until I get the official release on that, I can't show anything for it, but that one is done, and I think it's pretty. It'll be a spot foil, probably limited to 500. What about Batman? I hope so, man. With the Witchblade, match up with the Witchblade. Beast Blinged Pendant. So I get your piece, it will be going right next to my Otley sketch, Brett Bean's sketch. Congrats on your success. Hey, Mr. Remains, thanks, dude. Bro, which piece is yours? Everybody on all your different names. I did not hear about Batman Night Fight. Oh, Katkaru. Hell yeah. Yep. These remarks I'm doing today, and then after that, it's going to be after that, it's going to be all those headshot sketches, including yours, brother. And I should hopefully, I've got, dude, let me show you guys the order. Save it. The order this customer had. I'm trying not to put how much he's paying on blast here, but remark, 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 remark. Signatures, remark, 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 remark. Oh, hell yeah, Dubs. Yeah, Mr. Remains, we'll get you taken care of, man. I am ready to get into a groove. It's kind of hard to get me revved up for these things, but once I get moving, it's a lot easier. I'm ready to be done with it. I'm ready to I'm ready to be just behind the camera working again, man. They felt bad signing it. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I got to meet them here in Portland. They were here for an event for a signing. So ended up giving them some copies of my book and signing them and having them sign a couple. So I guess I do have some signed Exquisite Corpses 4 by those guys. Yeah, I saw that too, man. I've been trying to make something happen to get a sick tick cover. I just love drawing Erica Slaughter so much. Yeah, bro. Like I've done. She is. I think she's just one of those characters that I do really well. The remarks funny for a loop. Hey, bro. Chama, thanks, man. I'll tell you what James said and what he said about my pick. Yeah, tell me, bro. I want to know. Man, I'm not. That would be that's. To be totally fair and honest, I'm so far behind in like. Knowing what young actors are around, and I feel like it would have to be a young actress. I don't think that it could be Elle Fanning. Yeah. Maybe you know who might be really good at it. Amanda Seyfried is. I don't know if she has that grit. Homegirl from Ozark that played Silver Surfer chick. She's pretty friggin' badass, dude. Because she knows how to be gritty and convincing as gritty. The hot choice would be, old girl who's all over the place, that's all boobs and minimal talent. But they would make a mistake picking her, I think. Yeah, I don't know who Maya Hawke is. So, Jennifer Lawrence, maybe. I think she's too old though at this point. She's getting up there, man. But back in the Sydney Sweeney. Yeah, no. It needs to be somebody, you know, lean and mean and small. Bette Midler? Oh, right on. Every time I hear Bette Midler's name, I always think about the Seinfeld episode. Yeah, dude. Bette Midler? Of course. These days that's super racist, even though it's not. I don't. It's like it's just an accent, dude. Yeah. I'd rather not be. Alright, so the question is, what color do we do on his bandana? Do we go red? Or do we go blue? I don't think red is the way to go. I'm kind of leaning blue. And I might hand paint this dude. Shogun, what's up, dude? Man, I miss you, brother. I miss all y'all, man. For real. I'm starting to get lonely in this out here. We're hanging, bro. We're making do. So there's one done. This is for OG Comics. Man, it's a little bit, bro. And I'm certainly not anywhere close to the top. It's lonely being so busy, but not being able to do stuff live like I like doing, you know? That's the hardest part. I appreciate it, dude. You'll always be my bottom. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. You set it up. I can't pass up a joke that's so blatantly obvious. So available, so ripe for the picking. Got him! How have you been, dude? You been staying busy? I haven't even been able to get on friggin' Whatnot to even watch. Power bottom. What is that from? Hold on. That's Always Sunny, right? Oh my god, I miss y'all, dude. Miss you, homies. Always Sunny is the best. You know, they're still making good stuff, dude. This most recent season was still, like, still legit as far as I'm concerned. I thought one of the whatever season one, there was one season, one of the more recent seasons that was just okay. But this one was has been pretty good. Oh my god, dude. That scene is the first time I saw that when he's just walking down the street and he's gargling and Mac is there and he says something to him. And he's like, ah! How long have you been there? It's like, I've been walking with you like the last 20 minutes or something. I think I gotta cover this ear. I wasn't gonna cover the ear, but I think it's gonna look better with the ear covered. Dude, I laughed so hard. Would you be willing to do a Conan cover? And if so, how much to get you to do a Conan cover for me on a blank? I like your art a lot. Fragile Rock, I would love to do a Conan cover for you, bro. My commission list right now is legitimately insanely backed up, brother. Insanely backed up. I've got, I mean, I'll be lucky if I get through all of it before the end of the year. So when I get, and I'm, trust me, it's been extremely difficult for me to say no to people. Stay close by, bro. Check in with me every once in a while. Let me get some rhythm going and get some customers taken care of that have been waiting for way too long, man. Before I take any more stuff on. No, I need you to know how hard it is for me to say no to that stuff. So, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Gang is drinking wine out of Diet Cola can. Yeah. Probably in the 300 range, man. I do headshots for like 150, 175-ish. But if you want full body Conan, or what I call the Todd Beats treatment, which is where I'm going to try to do something more, I'm going to put more time and energy than just doing a cut and paste style headshot. That's usually going to be in the 3 to 350 range for black and gray. What's up, Sarkis? Yeah. I bet you would, Wesley. You know why I'm doing these? Because I agreed to this way back in the beginning of August before I stopped. What's up, Chris Stapleton? How's it going, man? By the way, and this goes for Chris too, I am getting all everybody's, where are you guys? Where'd they go? I am going to set up a show where we auction off my day and night of the Max Usagi's. I went through about half of my inventory in New York of these. Maybe a little bit more. I haven't actually done a count. I need to look. but the signed and numbered 33 I'll auction some of those off. We'll set up a show to push these out, and then I'm also getting these signed and done and all that stuff for everybody that has placed those orders. So these should be going out hopefully before the weekend is up, or around, I guess today is Saturday, probably Monday or Tuesday. My wife and I will set up an assembly line and get everything going and get everything organized. Like, we've been just debating about whether we're gonna move into a bigger apartment, or if I'm gonna get an office, or if we're gonna do just what we're gonna do to start handling just the volume of stuff, dude. It's been a lot. And there's so many cool things that are going to be happening next year. I have a plan to actually get art books made for next year. Yeah, I feel like the commute might cost a bit, bro. Trocan, thanks, dude. And for those that missed it, I officially signed a contract to do a Gary Vee cover for here in the next, not long, honestly. I've got to get that done by the 4th. That's going to be nuts. Hoping that some other things come from that, which they will undoubtedly. You guys want to see yeah, I can show you a little sneak peek. I can show you a little sneak peek of the pencils. Freshie, which ones are you wanting, dude? The Erica prints? No. What do you want, bro? You want more than one? How many are you thinking, dude? One of each, or what? There should be, if you go to my store, there should be a buy it now option. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it, man. We'll see. You know, at this point, it's just another project. I don't know if anything's going to spawn from it, but it's certainly cool to talk about right now. But Freshie, if you go to my store separate from this show, there should be a 11x17 you pick 2 that you can that you should be able to grab. Need birthday remark on these. Battle Beast holding a birthday cake with a birthday hat on his. Is it your birthday? Not yet. Side eye, side eye. Bombastic. What's up, bro, man? Dude, there's so many good ideas for remarks. I just don't care. It's like the last way I want to make money right now. The client that I showed you guys, who has the giant list of stuff. I reminded him, I was like, okay, so I finally made sense of all your orders. This is everything that you said that you wanted. You know, is this all correct? This is how much you put down. This is how much you're gonna owe when it's all done. Am I still good to go? And he was like, oh. I was like, bro, if you want to cancel anything, do not hesitate, because I am fine not doing a whole bunch of remarks. I want to draw, bro. I feel like, I mean, I know I've been doing some covers and stuff, but I feel like I haven't done the stuff I've been wanting to do for a while. Yeah, I'm over it. I'm over not doing it. Next year is going to be very different, dude. Next year is going to be very, very different. I'm going to try to be more selective on what covers I do. I'm going to try to be more surgical with how I'm going to do cons. Because it's been a lot. It's going to have a Compton. It's a Compton hat. The only two that I can announce right now is the Gary V Rare Robot cover that I'll be working on between now and November 4th, it's due. And then the Darkness 1 cover that is officially done, approved, turned in, all that stuff. And then I am aiming to have a Battle Beast 7 when they come back from the break. When they come back from their break at the beginning of next year. And then hoping to get, I would love to get a Youngblood cover. I would love to get a Key Comics and I are talking about doing a Transformers cover. And then I'm trying to get some more independent covers from some peeps. You're my son's inspiration for drawing his own comics. Hey, Tara, thank you. That's awesome to hear. What's your son's name? What's your son's name? How old is he? Well, tell Jack, if he's watching, that I'm very impressed that he is taking on such a monumental task, that it is a major challenge to do comics, and I am tell him if he wants, if you are okay with it, that you can send me progress pics of his work on Instagram, and I'll take a look, and I'm happy to give him some feedback. I think that's super awesome. What's up, Someday? Dude, I'm okay. Scotty Doo! I just ordered a book off you, bro. Now, do you do the Scotty, is the Scotty Doo thing, does that have any relation to Austin Powers? Oh, thanks, Nick. That's certainly not performative. Anytime people want help on that kind of stuff, I try to offer. A condemnation. A combination. It's a condemnation. Do you see why I don't do remarks? We had 25 people in here, and the remarks started happening, and people were like, yeah, I don't think I want to stick around for this. That's not why I don't do it. I don't do it because it's just not, I don't know. Dude, I got to meet some cool ass people out in New York, bro. There's some cool experiences out there. One of the funniest parts was the con was over, and it was the next Monday. You know, the Monday after the con was done. And my wife and my mother-in-law are walking down a random street in New York City, and just happened to run into Sean Crystal and Mateo Scalera and Jim Mafood just out on the street. Like, oh, what's up, guys? How's it going? Got to make friends with, like I got to meet Rob Liefeld. That was very nice. And then he commented on my post today about how it was nice to meet me. I'm not sure that he might be somebody that can remember people and stuff. I didn't gather at the meeting that, like when we were signing and stuff, he seemed very in con mode. But regardless, that was cool. Got to meet Sean Gordon Murphy and get some of his work signed. I think he's one of the best. I mean, dude, Sean Gordon Murphy, Matteo Scalera. I got a super sick. I got his very last issue of Punisher #1 from Dan Panosian. If you guys have seen that, that series is looking just insanely good, bro. Like, insanely friggin' good. Which ratio? The Punisher, Scotty? Yeah. I haven't seen, I don't know what the ratio is. I got what I assume is the regular cover, and he signed it for me, and then I got a book, and he did a remark on the inside of it. And I hit him up, and I was like, dude, I've been watching your stuff since the 90s. And he said, oh, I'm sorry. And, that made me laugh. I guess we should just let those dry for a little bit. Did a ratio for the red band. Okay, yeah. See, dude, I'm just so far behind, Scotty. There's so many books I bought that I haven't even got to read. Let's work on some headshots while these remarks are drying. Yay, we get to draw. I know, it's like super frustrating. But yeah, I was like, dude, I've been watching you since the 90s, your stuff is sick. I was like, you evolved so well, and we talked about, I was like, what are you using? Is this like I was convinced that this is a chisel pen that you're using to get your inking effects. And he pulled out his brush and he showed me, and I was like, oh. And I was like, dude, that's just, I was like, thank you for being a badass and continuing to grow as an artist and stuff. That, just gives me a lot to look forward to. And so I ran down to my table, because he was literally just down we were in the same aisle. We were both with comic sketch art. So I went and got one of my books, and I brought it over to him, and I was like, man, I get it, artists get given stuff all the time. Like I don't expect you to necessarily take this. Would you be okay? And he said, oh, sure, man. So I showed him my Battle Beast 3 cover, and I gave it to him, and I was like, this is this for you. Just thank you for being a badass. And he was like, oh. So I think once he saw my work, he was like, okay, this guy isn't just another artist. And maybe he was just being nice. He could be well trained and not a prick like I am. But I think I made a friend out of Dan Panosium. What's up, Jersey? So yeah, it was wild, dude. It was a wild. I literally made no money. Like, I made money, but it cost so much money to be there and to get there and to fly my wife out and her mother and my kid and his partner, and that I made zero money. But I got to meet Gary Vee in person. That turned into an official project. I'm sure it will turn into more. So there were other side effects that I think. Yeah, the experience was great. I am kind of listening to what Mark Silvestri said, though, when I talked to him in LA. It's like, yeah, it's a lot, dude. Like, New York is a lot. He was like, no thank you. More or less, like, no thanks. Yeah, I chatted with Capullo. He was literally sitting right behind me. Like, his booth, we were both with CSA, and he was right behind me, and I did manage to get a minute with him, and had a similar experience where after we chatted and I got a book, got some of his stuff that I turned around and I brought, gave him one of my books, and he was like, whoa. And the coolest thing he said was he gave me props on my signature. So it's like, nice signature. It's like, huh. Thank you, Greg Capullo. I don't know. I mean, I'm just a fan I'm just a fan, dude. And I'm lucky enough to get to do this stuff and trying to get in while I can before anybody figures out that I'm not. That I don't deserve any of this, Played it every day when I was a teenager. Draw. Sadly, school took over and girls. Thanks, Nick. Yeah, I mean, it's. I say it somewhat jokingly. it's mostly, dude, I'm known to have a bit of an ego. So I've got to counterbalance it a little bit, because it would be very easy for me to let that get out of control. So I think the good dude thing that you guys hear is, it is genuine. You know, I'm coming from a real place, and you know, I don't know, man. What's up, geek? I mean, I put it in there just on the off chance that I might get in a rhythm and might offer one of these, but it would just be something like this, dude. Like a black and gray headshot sketch, simple thing. Character of your choice. Yeah, would not be anything major, man. I don't have time to. There's too many people that are waiting for their pieces, so I gotta try and get those done first, man, before I bump people up. But these quick ones aren't. Don't take too much, and like I said, if I get in a good rhythm, I might open that up. The rain covers? Thanks, man. Like, that's one of the things that I haven't really gotten to do much, is like experiment and do some things that, like, I'm all jealous because Joey's been out here pumping out some dope stuff. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, it's been, it is an adventure. Dude, I am. So there's a couple things that I know are gonna happen coming up here. I got a client that officially ordered a large painting of Invincible and Battle Beast and Thrag, I think. I forget. But that one's gonna be a blast. I can't wait to do that one. Like large scale painting stuff, which I've been wanting to do something like that for a minute. and just haven't really had the opportunity or a customer that was ready to jump on board at how much it would cost to do that. But somebody finally took the challenge, so that one is going to be the night variant I grabbed from you at NYCC is one of the dopest grabs I had. Nothing like it. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks, Dan. It was good to meet you too, brother. All y'all that I got to meet in person for the first time after all the talks we've had and all the commissions people have ordered and all that stuff is that was definitely the best part of the convention, man. It's just like a nice reminder of like why we do it, Geek. We'll see what happens with we'll see what happens, man. There's a lot that's gotta happen. Exactly, brother. Brick by brick. You just gotta stay patient and consistent and hungry. Uh-oh. Oh yeah? That's cool, dude. I had a small con. It's not really a con, it's more like a charity event. Reached out to me last night about coming out in February of next year, and it's in Waco, Texas, and they were like, hey, we'd like to know, what it takes to get you out, and if you're open to it, and we'd like to have you as a guest, and blah, 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 right? And mind you, right now, I'm like, I think I'd rather pull my teeth out with no Novocaine than think about doing another convention right now. Or anything remotely resembling a convention, whether I get paid to do it just for showing up or not. And I let him know. I was like, dude, I apologize. I may not sound super enthralled. I am fried, bro. And he was like, well, Joey Lee Cabral is gonna be there. I was like, well, I guess I'm going. I guess I have to go now. I can't not go hang out with Joey. I'm sure he snuck in here at some point and is hiding. Who all in the room went to New York or LA? Okay. It was crazy, dude. Too far away from me. I'm gonna try to go to Fan Expo next summer, Toronto. Yeah, that's one I would not be mad at getting to go to. Like, I don't know if I would do New York again. Maybe if the right circumstances happened, or if enough stuff happens between now and next year that I know my payout will be better, but considering I didn't lose I lost money in the sense that I worked that whole time and didn't technically make any money. I didn't lose money in the sense that I covered all my expenses, and I got some work from it that I think will ultimately pay off in the long run. But TBH, that's not a great way to do business. Ideally, you go and you make a couple grand after expenses at least. Buffalo and Niagara can usually go to, not too busy. Oh, Buffalo and Niagara cons I usually go to, not too busy, but definitely as many, just not the amount of NYCC. Yeah. Heard. Yeah, there's definitely some cons I hope I get into next year. We'll see what happens. Yes, I applied for Emerald City. I'm hoping to hear a yes on that one, dude. That would be ideal, TBH. But I know they're hard to get into. Seattle. I mean, one a month is still a lot, dude. I did a little more than that, I think. Not a whole lot more than that. I did, I mean, it's more about like all the other stuff I've got to figure out and not be so like if I do a con, I should do the con and have whatever other stuff I'm wanting to do for the con and let that be it, and not necessarily be trying to do cons and covers and all kinds of other stuff on top of the cons. Yeah, dude, I like all these commission orders that I have. I don't like having all these commission orders and not having them fulfilled for people as long as they've been waiting. That's not great business practice to me. Super T knows what I'm. Big sign, no solicitation yet. Yeah. Back off, guys. Something like that. I just got to be a little more selective, and choosy about what I let myself do. Yeah, and it sucks, man, 'cause like, I mean, it's a good problem to have, but I'm definitely getting to a stage where I'm having to tell people no, or I'm having to start thinking, I'm definitely starting to get to a place where it's like, I gotta make a decision. Am I gonna keep doing commission stuff? Am I gonna focus on cover work? Am I gonna focus on trying to build I don't know. Yeah, adjusting to the new paradigm. Well put. Yeah, the customers are, I mean, you guys have all been awesome. It's super refreshing. You know, it's one of the positives and negatives, and it's like one of those things that I wish you guys understood, that I'm not really worried about you. Like, it gives me anxiety to have all these orders looming, you know. It's like having a task list that's like, yeah, exactly, bro. So I'm gonna talk to some peeps and kind of start making some decisions about all that. What, I want you to mail it in for the paint. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, oh, you placed an order? Have you sent it out yet? Jeez. Can I please, like, I get that you guys want to have this reputation about getting orders out, and I think that that's admirable, but there's got to be some other option. Thanks, Dan. I do like drawing Spidey. Like, it feels so good to have this done for the client. Like to start getting these knocked out for people. 2 days. Two days, brother. That's a nice pair. Yay! Isaiah Weaver's all done. Alright, let's check these out. Joey! You're just talking about how you might sneak in here but not talk to me. Bro, that Ghost Rider you were working on was just phenomenal, dude. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying to paint. The only reason I'm painting is because you came in the room. What's the plan? It's got to look like a do-rag. It's got to look like a Tupac do-rag. So for now I gotta just get these layers down so that this gets solid, and then I can figure out the rest. Is it a baby? Are you giving away a baby by any chance? How did I meet Gary friggin' V? Joey, are you setting me up like an interviewer? So, does anybody want to hear the Gary Vee story? Like how all that came about? You're the best, bro. Okay. I kind of talked about this on my Instagram post, but you know, what else are we gonna do while we're sitting here watching paint dry? While you guys watch me block out boring colors. Okay, so for those that don't know, I did a book back in 2023. Started in late 2022, but we did a Kickstarter in 2023 for it. The book was called Paratrauma. And one of the tiers that we happened to offer, the biggest tier we offered, I don't remember what it was, $500 or $1,000 or $1,500 or whatever. It's neither here nor there. We had a big tier available where you could get drawn into the book. And you know, the book is funded, but it's not like it's not like super funded or anything. It's not like anybody was retiring off of the funding from this book. So I sent out a random message to Gary V. I said, hey Gary, this seems like something you might be interested in. The tier, the investment tier is to get drawn into the comic. Here's the link. If you want to get it, whatever, cool. Surprise, surprise, he didn't respond. Book came and went, life came and went. I didn't really think much of it. I was doing my own thing. Success was going just fine. And then randomly in earlier this year, I think it was February, I get a message and he goes, oh man, I totally would have done this. I'm sorry I missed it. And of course I was like, wait, hold on. Like I double checked, it was real Gary. It was a real Gary V. So I was like, bro, I called him a slacker. I was like, it's all good, slacker. Something like that. But I said, you know, on the serious, I appreciate you, all you do, something to that effect. And he said, are you ever in New York for work? And I said, I can be, lol. Honestly, I would fly out to New York just to shake your hand and say thank you for everything you do. He said, well, if you ever come out this way, let me know. I said, I'm aiming to be there for New York Comic Con. If I make it, you know, I'll hit you up. Time goes by, not a whole lot happens. I finally get the word that I'm going to get to New York. I just send him a message. Yo, Gary, I'm going to be in town for New York Comic Con. You told me to hit you up. If I'm coming to New York, I'm going to be there, so I'm hitting you up. And he had given me his email and stuff. So he responded, and in the message, it was an email with two of his comic guys that are helping him. And he just says, DJ Andy, I want to meet this man. In all caps, all dramatic and cool and stuff. Which, you know, from an ego standpoint, felt pretty cool. So, you know, cool. Cool, Gary V. I would like to meet you too. Just stupid color. This is why I hate these so much. I hate it. I hate remarks so much. Sorry guys. I guess I gotta let that dry for a while. So he had his own booth up for his V Friends stuff, and so he was there promoting and doing stuff. I sent him a message and told him where my booth was. You know, no big deal. I gave it like a 10 or 15% chance that he would actually take time to come down and see me. I talked to my helper, who apparently is a marketing major, and when he found out Gary Vee was possibly going to come by my booth, he started geeking out, which is really cool. Because a lot of people I tell don't even know who Gary is, which I find weird, but you know, there's a lot of people on this planet. So, day 1 goes by, day 2 goes by, no word, don't see him, don't hear from him. You know, some fairly expected. And then day 3, I think it was day 3, he, my helper, my assistant, suddenly goes, "Oh my God, dude, Gary Vee is coming. He's here. He's around here. He's coming. He's walking around the floor. Oh my God, Gary Vee." So I started laughing. It's like, cool, man. So Gary ends up passing by, and he kind of walks. I'm close to the end of the aisle at the end of the convention, and he passes by and I see him, and I just go, "Gary!" And he turns his head and he goes, "Mr. Beats." And he just walks right up to me and gave me that, and you know, we shook hands, all like cool guys shake hands. And he just goes, "What's up, my man? Like, how's it going? How's the con treating you?" I told him, you know, it's awesome, had a lot of fun, it's wild. And I was like, how about you? How's things going? And he goes, "People aren't ready for what I'm going to do to this industry," or something to that effect. And I gave him another fist bump. I said, "Hell yeah, dude." And he said something like, you know, "I got to get going. It's good to see you." I said, "Can we get a picture real quick?" He said, "Absolutely." So we took a picture, and said they would be in touch, and that was kind of it. Now, I should preface or follow all that up by saying I did a one-on-one meeting with DJ, who is kind of heading the, I don't know how to put this, the talent, like finding the talent for some of the stuff, for some of the covers, for some of the artists, etc., etc. So he and I spoke at LA, and at that point it sounded like things were going to be somewhat a go. He seemed to like me, but you know, you just never know with this kind of stuff. People might just be being nice, or you might not fit. It's kind of like it's like actors, you know what I mean? Like, they can like you at the audition, and they can think you're a great person, and they can think you're a talented individual, but if you don't match what they're looking for, you don't match what they're looking for. So they hit me up more recently, and we've kind of been going back and forth about the contract and stuff, and how all that's going to work, and their terms and conditions, and what they expect and the deliverables, and what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do. And eventually we got everything signed up, got it all sorted, and the contract got finalized just yesterday, or the day before yesterday, something like that. So yeah, that was it, man. So now all I gotta do is deliver a badass cover, hopefully, and not fail on that side of things. So yeah, pretty cool stuff, man. I'm excited for it.
Can I answer any questions?
So yeah, that was pretty much it, man. Very chill. He is exactly like he comes across in his videos. He's chewing on his nails and very confident, but also humble. Excitable, busy. I mean, he was only at my booth for, a couple. If it was 2 minutes, I think that would be a generous estimate. But yeah, he was a great dude. He was a cool guy. So hopefully that continues throughout my experience, and he's everything that he appears to be online. My poor wife with our puppy right now. Our dog just got spayed, and so we're like going through the worst of it right now. And the puppy's not allowed to do anything. She can't move, she can't play, she can't horse around or anything. All she wants to do is all of those things because she's a puppy. Yelling at her. But yeah, man, that was it. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting stuff, guys? They all said with a round of applause. No, so Ashton came, dude, and I flew out her mom and then my son Ren and his partner, and they all got to go do stuff and have a bunch of fun while I worked and paid for everything, basically. It took all. Joey had zero interest in going. He was too busy having a baby. My new nephew. Todd Beats Jr. We tried to take Joey, he wasn't interested. He was like, He was like, I care about my family and spending time with my wife. And I was like, that's dumb. This is why I didn't want to do this one. Fire, thanks, man. That's I'll show you guys real quick as a refresher. That was my drop for New York City Comic Con. I've got a few of those left. They will come signed and numbered. One of 33. Oh, and I'll show you guys. Has anybody seen the COAs? I'll show you guys the COAs too, man. They're pretty cool, man. Yeah, I'm very proud of how those turned out. You can get it from my website, brother. There's a few on there. I'm also going to run an auction for them at some point here. Okay, Thor, what's up, dude? Picture me rolling. It's a little too light, which sucks. Never doing this again. Never doing this again, dude. I get too obsessed with it looking just right, and takes a whole lot of the fun out of it. The worst part is I know OG would not necessarily expect it to be this hardcore. You're too kind, Joseph. C-O-N-P-T-O-N in the city they call Long Beach. Doesn't feel phenomenal. I feel like an imposter. Feel like a fool. A dang fool. Looks like the Burger King crown. I mean, don't all crowns look like the Burger King crown? Because the Burger King crown is just a crown. Don't make me paranoid, K-Thor. I'm gonna rage quit, dude. I cannot handle criticism right now. That's better. Most of the time, I'm fine. Say whatever you want. But today with these, I need a bunch of yes men around me, please. Good on you, chap. This thing was so... Yeah, more, K-Thor. I mean, and that's ultimately, like, I know that It's not about my confidence about whether or not I can make it look good. It's how much time I'm gonna have to put into it, and I didn't charge enough to put enough time to put so much time into it, you know. So then it starts making me a bit just starts making me a bit like antsy. Like I want to get done with it. I need to be done. I didn't charge enough money for me to be working on this thing for 3 hours or 4 hours or whatever. Not to mention painting on these covers is obnoxious. It's like the worst possible material to paint on. Because it's not like I can just whip stuff out and everything's fine and I can correct it and just paint on it. These covers are not designed or built, or it's not going to look great if you have to repair it like over and over and over again. Yep, that is the truth, sir. Pick two. Did you work on that Ghost Rider anymore, Joe? Or on the Magneto or the Spider-Man anymore? God dang, that Spider-Man dude looks so good. Yeah, it's all good. He does that. You guys hear my wife yelling at my dog? Our dog. I know, it sucks. She's not supposed to be jumping because she just got hurt. She just got spayed. And of course, she's a puppy, so she's like, and she's taking drugs like a champ, dude. She won't. Dude, get groggy. Get sleepy. No, this is not a toy. Stop. looking less and less like the what's it called? Burger King. It'd be funny if it was like, if I put a big caption in here that was like, flame broiled. Thank you for humoring me, Kator. I didn't put a burger in his hand. I think that would probably piss OG off quite a bit. Let that dry for a bit and step away. That doesn't sound good. Poe is in trouble. So guys, who's your wife accusing? Poe is not supposed to be jumping, and she just keeps jumping. What wife? Oh, see? Smarter than I thought you were, Kathor. Yeah, exactly. That's why you're still allowed to have a hobby, right? You don't have anybody telling you can't. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. I'm happy to hear it, brother. I run my mouth quite a bit, so I'm not always sure that it's gonna uh, be a positive result. So if it's working for him, that makes me happy. Did Mad Goats reach out to you about that commission piece? But no, I don't think so. At least not right off the top of my head. I smack him. Please do. And when you do it, be like, "This is from Todd Beats." Hey, has anybody watched Black Rabbit on Netflix? Dude, so good, bro. So good. If you enjoyed Ozark or Ozark-esque, Breaking Bad, you know, just non-stop intensity from beginning to end. Yeah, like, you will like it a lot, dude. It's quite good. Jason Bateman, Jude Law, brothers, hijinks, trouble, heists. Yeah. Hey, bro. Whatever makes you happy, my man.
I'm so sorry you had to hear that.
Everybody heard it.
I'm aware. Oh my god, can you please stop running? Okay, so she had a giant poop
Oh,
outside,
well, that's good.
which was good. But then, like, I don't even know how it happened because I came in to grab poop bags to pick up the poop, and when I came back to the door, there was squished poop all over the place.
Oh, no.
And it wasn't even like soft poop. Sorry to be talking about this on your live. I just want to explain what they heard. And so it's all like smushed in her fur. Just like solid poop, like smushed in her fur. I almost would prefer it if it were running. Hey, no.
The chat said it is a shitty situation.
Literally. And do they know that she just had surgery?
Yeah.
So she can't get wet and she can't move a lot. And now I have to wash her thick, furry puff butt somehow with this thick poop in it. I thought about taking her downstairs to the dog wash, but she can't go up the stairs to get in it. And then how am I going to hold her gently without messing with her incision? And how am I not going to get her incision wet? So like my only option was to do like sponge bath style. But then she's trying to get away from me the whole time. And I'm having to like hold her with my feet while I'm trying to like pull the poop out of her butt with a washcloth and soapy water. And then meanwhile, all the poop that's tracked everywhere is just sitting in the house. And I finally get her cleaned up, and then I start to try to work on the poop that's all mushed in the rug, and she keeps trying to get to me, so I put the gate up, and then she keeps trying to jump on the gate, keeps trying to jump on the bed, so then I put her on the bed so that she can see what I'm doing, and she does good with just like laying on the bed. Then I run out of paper towels, and she thinks the paper towel holder is a toy. So when I get over the baby gate to go get another roll, she literally jumped off of the bed that is so high. She shouldn't even be jumping off of that bed regardless of the surgery.
Right.
Because of her short little legs and her long, long back. And that's when I yelled.
So you're saying you're justified for screaming? That's what I'm hearing.
Yes. But I came in here to ask you when you're going to be ready for dinner. Should I start making it now or should I wait?
Yeah, you can start.
You'll be okay, because it's just the salmon that's real quick in the air fryer.
Yeah.
You're going to be ready?
Yep.
All right. Okay.
What's up, OG? Thanks for the raid, brother.
Thanks for listening.
Dude, yeah, she's going through it right now. She's doing her best to keep that dog in check, and you know, nobody has fun when they're having to clean up shit, right? What's up, OG? What's up, OG? Hey, bro, let me show you what I'm working on. And I was cursing you out earlier. I was like, I'm never doing this again. Never doing these again. You better love me, dude. You better give me throw a big ass American flag on that. I'll text you on next round. Yeah. You guys just missed the story of my wife debating between killing herself or killing our dog. She got through the crisis. I think we made it. How was your show, bro? Oh yeah. Hey Todd, show your Battle Beast cover, pure genius. Thank you for that. Here's the one that's actually done for OG. This is one we're working on. I don't have any easily accessible right this minute, man, other than those. The only thing, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make the, like the Paisley, the classic Paisley appearance of the, you gotta ask OG, bro. Or are you just wanting to cover, like, a cover by itself? I'm not doing any remarks, dude. So if that's what you're wanting, like OG is getting some of the last remarks I'm doing for a while, bro. I have not, brother. Those should all be going out, hopefully, early this coming week. I don't have, I mean, I've got comics you can buy on my website. That's probably the best place to go, brother. Right now, because I don't really have anything set up. I'm still trying to catch up from all the conventions, dude. From New York in particular. So I don't have a ton of stuff available today here on the old whatnots. But if you want to head over to my website, you can check out things there. There are definitely things that you can grab. My Exquisite Corpses covers. I've got some Ninja Turtle covers. I've got a few Battle Beasts. I've got yeah, there's stuff. Man, I'm kind of, you can order headshot sketches. That's about as deep as I'm going right now. But I'm not doing anything deeper than that, brother. I am trying to catch up on commission orders from people that have been waiting. So. What kind of stuff do you like? Who's your characters? Oh, hell yeah, Rexplode is super fun, dude. Hey, Bob. Man, I am as packed as I can possibly be right now, brother. When you say that 181, can you refresh my memory? Okay. Yeah, it may be a couple months right now, man. I would check with me around the 1st of December and see where I'm at. Pretty much, man. The last one I have is I'll be in San Francisco at the end of November, and after that, that's it until next year, as far as unless some crazy something happens. But I gotta start saying no to people because I'm just a little backed up, bro. And I'm not talking about being constipated. Yeah, dude. It's been a blast, and it's just been awesome, but at this point I am somewhat over it. Cody, you still in here by any chance, brother? That's pretty cool, Thanos. Thanks, homie. I like it too.
They say ignorance is bliss. For the first time in my life, I agree. I wish I had never covered the awful truth. The truth. The color, the end of the world.
Program and
Thanks, Dion. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all y'all, man. It's been nice being back on again. I will be back on tomorrow as well, and pretty much every day for a while, bro. So I start getting some of this other stuff caught up. Whichever one is in front of me, bro. Lol. I like pilots are great. Pilot Shinpitsu. I don't even know what this one's called. I think this is also Shinpitsu, but it's fine, very fine. Winsor Newton fine liners. All solid options. Spider-Man, Wolverine, Venom. You know, it's kind of boring stuff to say. It's like, oh yeah, like, wow, no shit. But that's who it is. But anything Invincible Universe is great. I love drawing Battle Beast. The Battle Beast covers have definitely put me on the map, I think, for a lot of people. You know, whatever, whoever, whenever. I really like taking people's requests and doing stuff with that. Like that is legitimately my favorite. I know, dude, that McFarlane homage is like calling for me, bro. You've been so patient for that, man, and I cannot thank you enough, dude, for waiting on me. Yeah, it's been honestly a little weird and kind of like I was busy before, but it's going kind of nuts right now. It's a good problem to have, I think. Okay. Thanos is done. Spider-Man is done. Those 4 remarks are. We're getting there. It sounds like dinner's about to be called, so I'm gonna have to jet, but I will be back. I'm gonna try and get on early tomorrow morning if I can make it happen. So be ready for me. Aye aye. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for hanging out, hearing my stories. And just remember that maybe this will be out soon. All right, y'all be good. Let's see, is there anybody else on? Peace.